Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this episode of Rebuilding the Toyota Matrix, we're going to see if we can get it started. Let's get to it. So, in the last episode, if you didn't catch it, there'll be a link up above me, but in that last episode, we got that engine fully back into the engine bay there, and it went really well. And we're down to just the littlest stuff to getting it started. We need to throw some oil in it, we need to get the antifreeze, the oil filter, and then just see if it will actually start. And a few of those things we actually did a couple days ago when we found a little bit of time. We did the oil and did the oil filter and the battery, just kind of getting things prepped while we found some time. But today we're going to go ahead and see if we can get it started. Hopefully we can. If we can get this thing started, we can knock off a few more things off this list, like cleaning up this or fixing this antenna, throwing the hubcaps on. We need to clean the interior, do the headlight cleaning, and fix up a few other loose ends here. But as I mentioned, we did a couple things a couple days ago, and we'll go ahead and roll that footage right now. Changed that oil filter and got that oil in there and got that battery in there. We got to still do the antifreeze, so let's go ahead and throw some antifreeze in there and then try to do that first start. Alright, so we got our coolant here. This is concentrate. I really like to use concentrate instead of the 50-50 because I hate paying for water. Make sure you use distilled water for whatever extra you need to add to this. But we'll go ahead and put the concentrate into our coolant funnel here. Let it go ahead and cycle down in there before we do that first start, and then once we do hopefully get it started, it will start to cycle through once the thermostat opens up, and we'll have to then burp the system. It should self-burp kind of, because this funnel's going to hold a lot of fluid and let it kind of pop in and let bubbles up. So we'll just go ahead and fill this up, let it get as much as it can in there, and then try to start it. Alright, well, while that chugs itself down, we're going to go ahead and hop in the vehicle, prime the fuel pump a couple times, and then just turn this thing over, see if it'll start. Sweet. Alright, so it got quite a bit of fluid in there. We got about a half gallon there, but that thermostat just doesn't want to open up. So what we're going to go ahead and do is plug this up, and then take that off, pour any more coolant that we can get just in the radiator. It might not take any more. And then we're going to just go and back it out. Hopefully the transmission's working okay. And then just take it down our little private drive here. See what it does. If it maybe knocks a few of those air bubbles out, it'd be great. And then open up that thermostat and hopefully get some heat inside the cabin, because that's like the truest way to tell. If you got heat in the cabin, that means your water pump is circulating all that coolant and you're working really good. So we're not having that right now. So let's go ahead and get this coolant off here and then get it out of there, and we'll catch on that ride. All right, we are in the Matrix here, driving through Kyle's yard here, and we're gonna see. Actually, I got a lot of power. Kyle, what's power like?
Feels pretty solid for a 10, 12-year-old car. Just put a motor in. I think it works well.
Nice. Got that nice beeping sound. I'm sure from seatbelt. Sorry, guys.
Correct that. Those are sticky. Hey, remember that interior clean that we need to do?
Oh man, it's nasty. Look at this thing. Get that coolant cycling. I did hear the fans kick on, so you know it thinks it's hot. Temperature sensor's working, so that's good.
Brakes are good. Hearing a little scuffing.
Got any heat? Nada.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't need a new thermostat.
Let's take this out on the main road. Turn signals work.
Awesome. We did check the radio, but we don't want to play it. We don't want a copyright infringement. Engine's running good.
Third gear.
I think the exhaust is rattling.
Antenna.
Oh, the antenna. Jeez. You know, if that tapped a little bit more consistently, it would sound like a rod, but from the rear. But still no heat.
And we're running a little warm.
And we got some temperature.
Thermostat may have just opened.
Oh. There's our temperature right now. We got a couple check engine light, or one check engine light, I believe. Kyle said the temperature did just come down a little bit though. Hopefully that thermostat might have just opened up. Doesn't feel like it though. So, might need a new thermostat, which sucks. But, I mean, right now this test drive is kind of what we needed to do. We needed to see how it's going to run and stuff like that. And the power in this just feels amazing.
We're starting to get heat. There's heat.
Okay, we got a little bit of heat here.
There's our heat.
Oh, yep, you got a lot more heat than I do on this side. How's that brakes?
Brakes work.
Brakes work, that's good.
I don't want to get on them too hard.
We're just kind of breaking them back in. If you remember the other video, we went ahead and cleaned a bunch of them up. How's that temperature looking right now?
Little warm, but she's coming right back down. So.
All right, well, we didn't get a full gallon in there, so that might be half of it.
Got a small air pocket, but she's coming back down, and we got heat in here, so we're making progress.
Yes, thermostat. That thing was being a pain.
Let's chuck this thing back in the barn and
All right,
fill it the rest of the way up.
all right, we'll go ahead and meet you in the barn.
Since Chad regards his safety far more than I do mine, I know the coolant system's low. We've got temperature in the upper radiator hose. We've got them in the heater hoses. I'm gonna just barely crack the thermostat or the radiator cap here, release some pressure, if we have any, and hope for the best. There we go. Now we can fill the rest of the way up.
Or is it out of gear?
All right, we've plugged it in. We've got a little scan gauge here. Just a quick little check that I've got in the toolbox. I had two codes in it. Cleared both of those. The first code that we had was 0031 and then 2238. 0031 has come back, and if my memory serves me right, I believe that is some sort of an oxygen sensor code. But what we're going to do is we're going to hook up our bigger scanner here in a little bit, maybe the next video, and test to see what exactly is going on with it, and we'll get that fixed.
All right, well, now that we got all the mechanical stuff done and out of the way, we do have those codes like Kyle just said. We'll deal with that in another episode. We're going to work on the physical appearance, at least on the exterior for now. And the first thing we're going to do is those hubcaps. So we have a set of hubcaps that I purchased off of Amazon. These are just generic Toyota lookalikes. Just kind of see here, they're very basic, and we're just gonna throw those on there. The next thing is that we do have some stickers that we're gonna throw on each one of the hubcaps, since obviously these are not technically Toyota branded. We're gonna throw some Toyota stickers on the center of them, make them look as good as possible, and then we'll work on that antenna. So let's go ahead and get to that. All right, so hubcaps, let's get to it. So these hubcaps, like I said, generic ones off Amazon. And if you like them, if you want to purchase them off my Amazon link below, these I believe are Toyota Corolla lookalikes. Very basic. As you've seen, no stamping here or anything like that that says Toyota, so we got them stickers. But these are very simple to use. You got some of these rings here, and these rings just go right on the back side of them. You want to put it on the inside circumference of it. That way it applies outward pressure. Just like that. So each one of them is in the spot that it needs to be. Looks just like that. And then just line it up to the valve stem. Well, Kyle just pointed something out to me, so I took it back apart, and he mentioned that there's a little spot here on this ring that lines up with the valve stem hole, or valve stem. And we're just going to go ahead and redo this the correct way. Because sometimes these things are brittle, a lot of these tabs. All right. See if that is the correct way, hopefully. Looks better. Just like that. And then let's grab that sticker.
Engine compartment.
The Toyota vinyl stickers. All right, now that we've got that cut, should go on there a little bit easier. Hopefully it's not too big. And it is slightly just too big. Kind of a bummer, but we'll make it work. Best as possible. Well, my luck, it's probably not centered anyways, and it's gonna look funny. But at least it's kind of branded, right? I'll do better on the next ones. But it says Toyota on it. And we'll fix it on the next ones, do a little better, and we'll go ahead and fast forward through those. Got the new antenna here, so let's go and take that old one off. What a mess. Probably those car washes there. Because totally this car has got a lot of car washes. But it seems like it's coming off pretty easily, at least something is. Got to find the right one here. It's kind of more of a generic kit. Thread it in nicely. And boom, we are a remote control car again. Nah, just kidding, we just got radio now. All right, hubcaps are looking awesome on there. It looks like a brand new car actually. I hate when cars don't have hubcaps or nice rims on them. So that's looking awesome. Stickers turned out great. Antennas on. Exterior's looking pretty darn good. We got a few things still left to do, like the headlights. I'll probably catch that in the next video as well. But one thing we want to finish up this video with is cleaning at least the junk out of the interior there. We got a ton of crap in there. It just needs to go bye-bye, and we're gonna go ahead and get the trash bin out, open up all the doors, just start chucking it in there, and we'll probably do the rest of the cleaning in the next episode, but we'll at least get all the junk out, straighten it, and see what we gotta do. So let's get to that.
Panera bread?
You gonna eat that?
Yeah. I'm gonna look to see what's inside. Oh! And one rubber floor mat.
I don't know, I think we gotta see what's inside. I mean, who's gonna eat this? Isn't that your bagel?
It's not mine. I don't recall that bagel.
Oh.
That is incredible. Good job opening that.
Got a glove on. Dude, that's disgusting. So if this car hasn't been driven since 2019, that's a 2-year-old donut.
Yum.
All right, so we got the whole entire car kind of put back together the way it should be. But this is some of the stuff that we're gonna have to take care of in the next episode. This is a bunch of white mold. It's kind of nasty down here. This is the most of it. This front passenger seat has a little bit, but this needs to be cleaned up. It's just as bad as that 2019 Panera bagel that I think Kyle's gonna eat. But we gotta clean this up in the next episode. Let's go ahead and take a full look and see what we need to do in the next episode. Cross some things off that list in the back windshield, or sorry, the back window, and then close this thing out. So I got my marker. Let's start crossing some things out. So first off, engine been replaced. Timing chain, we're gonna do on that other engine that I have in the garage. Has a slightly lower compression, so that'll be a better candidate for this one. We did oil, we did coolant. General maintenance, I'm gonna say, yeah, we did most things under the hood that we need to do. Got that antenna done, looking great by the way. Got the hubcaps, battery, clean and adjust brakes. Got to get that wash in there because there's still quite a bit of green slime on the top. Got the interior kind of clean, I'm gonna leave that there. Rust repair the fender, I don't think we're gonna probably get to that on this car. There's a little bit of rust, we'll probably just go ahead and sell it the way it is, or use it around the house and the way it is, but not a big deal. Headlight cleaning, we'll hit that in the next episode, and the loose mirror, we'll see where we want to go with that. But we got a lot of things done with this, and the Great White Hope is finally coming to an end. But we still got a little more things to do, and we'll go ahead and try to get the rest of those done in the next episode. But if you really like this episode, please make sure to click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and also check out other Matrix videos. Got a bunch out there. But until next time, thanks for watching.